Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages, this is Bry Lander with Portal Power TV, and we are coming back to you with another episode of Skylanders Reimaginators. In the thumbnail today, we are doing Martian Manhunter. And, you know, I made the character a long time ago in the Creator app. Wasn't really thrilled with it, but, you know what, I've taken a second look at it, and he don't look so bad. I'm going to go ahead and make him, and, you tell me by the end of the video if you think it's any good or not. And so, by all means, you won't hurt my feelings. Some of these Reimaginators, I've done a great job, and some of them I've butchered them to heck. So, we'll just see how this video turns out. But we're using a light creation crystal for this.
Welcome to the Creation Crystal, Portal Master. Here, you can create your very own Imaginator. First, choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon.
And we are making him a brawler. So let me grab brawler right there, and let's get it created, and then we will level it up as well.
Imaginators are strong heroes with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat. Are you ready to create a brawler? Choosing a battle class is a final decision. A new brawler is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
Alright, so now that we're leveled up level 6, we're good to go. Let's get into creation. And then I usually start up at the top of the list, looking for a particular head, and it is right there. The orc head is what we're going to use. Eyes. I am right there where I've got the non-glow but the solid eyes is what I used for him. And then no ears for Martian Manhunter. But I do have a chest in mind. One I've used several times before. There we go. And then arms. I'm wanting to think I went bear arms, but let's see if my memory is right. Nope. Not bear arms. They are the muscle arms. Let's find those muscle arms right there. And the legs, I think those are the superhero legs. Those should be up top left. Yep. Right there. And then we've got no tail. But we do have a, let's see, the weapon I picked for him. Right there. And then gear, he's got a backpack, which is basically going to use this cape. He's got a really big cape that he typically wears. They don't give us big capes in Skylanders Imaginators. So this is the closest thing we get, and it's more or less just a placeholder or a symbol for it, if nothing else. So that's kind of what we're up against. Alright, and now let's get into the size. Am I moving too fast for you guys? You can always slow down or pause the video if you need to, but the main thing is I'm going to chirp him out at the end, so you'll be able to download him into your Creator app and look him over anyway. You don't need to really pay too much attention, just enjoy the ride. So on the height, we're going to crank that all the way up. On the head, I'm going to crank it all the way down. I might crank it back up just a little. We'll take a look at that middle. Upper body stays in the center. Muscles, we're going to bring that down just a little bit. Upper body, going to crank that up a couple. And then let's see on that head. Let's go based on the rest of his body. We'll crank that up one more. There we go. I think that kind of works for me. All right. And then color. I'm going to kind of just do this, and I'm going to speed through the video just so you can kind of watch all the coloring happen, because it takes a little while to get all the colors done, but you'll be able to slowly see him taking, not shape, but taking, you know, his color form and really turning more into the Martian Manhunter you guys are used to seeing. So here we go now. Alright. That's my Martian Manhunter. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think? Do you think? What would you change? Okay, if you've played Skylanders Imaginators before, you know, if you haven't, don't start telling me, oh, this should have been done a different way and stuff like that. I know what he should look like. But out of the parts that Skylanders Imaginators has, it's limited. And if you've played the game, you're familiar with the parts, if there's a better part or better color or something like that than you would have used to create this guy, that's what I want to hear down in the comments. Let me know, say, you know what, I made him too, or hey, I downloaded from your chirp and I changed it to this chest and it looked better, or I changed to these legs and it looked better. I always like that, because you know what, I do go back after my videos sometimes and I do tweak my Imaginators. That's the whole cool thing about Skylanders Imaginators. You can always tweak them up, change them up at your will, and if you feel that maybe you found a better part, realize one that worked better than you thought it would or something like that, you can always change them. So anyway, but here is my Martian Manhunter. Let's see, we've got all these things done. Powers. Got him set as a boxer or hammers enemies. I'm going to keep him as a boxer. The Rambo Rampage, I kind of like that. It's like a light power. But let's see, tossing orbs, flying into the air, quickly dashing through your enemies, send them flying. That's kind of appropriate for him too. Let's go ahead and do that. And then the dashing uppercut is probably release an explosive energy punch. We'll try that for him. Alright, and then personality, we're going to call him Martian Manhunter. Ooh, like a glove.
Already forget old name.
Alright, so Martian Manhunter is your name. What else do we got here? Voice.
Shining through the cosmos.
Alright, that's the voice I'm using. What do you think?
Shining through the cosmos.
I personally like it. Let me know what you think. And then last but not least, let's see, music and effects. I'm not sure if I really gave him any of those. I did. Music was funk and sci-fi on our effects. And there we go. So let's see what he looks like in the game. So there's Martian Manhunter. Let's see how he looks up in the air. I like him. I mean, I really wasn't thrilled that the chest has that skull on it, but with the colorings and stuff like that, if you can overlook that, it really does all right. You know, you could just let it stand for a generic symbol, so to speak. So let's see if I advance time. He falls back to the ground. All right. And let's see, magic moment. Let's do the magic moment. Off the portal, back on.
Shining through the cosmos.
And
surprise attack.
we're gonna go back around this other side over here.
I just keep getting better and better.
You see, this power right here is kind of like his phase shifting. You know, because he can phase shift through walls and stuff. He can phase shift right through the enemies. So I think that's kind of appropriate. It kind of gives us one of his powers.
The for the Skylander. And, ooh, those baddies had a chest full of gear you might be interested in.
New quick shot weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go way back here, turn around, now I can see how he looks. There we go. So is there anything you'd change? You can let me know. Other than that, I think the only thing we haven't done is chirp him out, right?
Somebody call for a hero?
Alright, we're going to chirp it. If you need to pause right here, these are instructions for getting the Creator app in the first place. If you don't know what it is, there's the website. You can go and you'll find out more about it. And here's the instructions for how to actually receive on your Creator app once you have it. So here is the chirp. Okay, so, you know, I sent the chirp and I started talking over it for just a second there, but I want to try something here. If you guys will entertain me, I'm going to chirp it out one more time, but I'm going to talk the entire time, because one of the things that I'm being told is that even though there may be other noise in the room, that your device should be able to distinguish the noises it needs and still receive the download. So if you've been receiving and downloading or transferring my Imaginators into your Creator app off of my videos in the past, do it off of the second chirp that I'm about to do, and then let me know in the comments below that you received it while I was talking. And that's a really interesting thing to know. So anyway, here I go. I'm going to hit receive now, and as I do the noise, I'm just going to keep talking over it. And I want to know if you're able to receive the Imaginator regardless if I'm talking over it or not. Because if you can, that's a really cool feature. And so there's a company named Chirp, I believe, that actually licensed this technology to Activision. And they've actually been following me on Twitter and retweeting my tweets about my Imaginator videos and so forth. So it's really cool. I think it's interesting technology. So anyhow, if you follow me on Twitter, you can probably find where they've been retweeting some of my stuff and check them out. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This is Brylander with Portal Power TV. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and God bless.